Batman Arkham Origins is a game that when it first came out, a lot of people criticized, for good and for wrong reasons. And today, we're going to be pointing out some of the things that Batman Arkham Origins did wrong. Now, similar to the Arkham City video, there is not going to be a whole lot of things that I'm going to be able to find wrong within the story. For me, it's mostly just like little things here and there, but there are a couple massive issues I do have with the game that I'm definitely going to cover. And if you guys enjoyed the videos, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the first point. So the first issue I have, and this is a bit smaller of an issue, but it's just like the world design. Now, it's not necessarily within the map itself. It is, and it isn't. The part that's bad about the map, I will cover here in a minute. But when I say dead world, I'm specifically talking about just the lack of, not just thugs, but people in this game. The city feels extremely dead when you're gliding around for the most part. Yes, there are times, like when you go to the Gotham Royal Hotel, yes, the rooftops are extremely packed. But if you take a look at Batman Arkham Knight, which came out after, so maybe it's not a fair comparison, but how about Batman Arkham City? There's a bunch of thugs on the ground. There's a bunch of thugs on the rooftops as well. There's thugs everywhere. It's hard to get away from, even in the post-game. And Batman Arkham Origins kind of, I don't want to say failed, because it's not the worst of the series. I think Arkham Asylum did this the worst. But when you beat the story, it almost just feels like it's gone super quiet and super dead. And this is a game where there is literally no reason why there could not be civilians out in the streets. I understand they might not want to, and there might not be a whole lot due to the snowstorm and due to all these, thugs out in the streets. And I completely understand that. However, at the same time, at some point, you gotta have some civilians just strolling the streets, right? Because if you have civilians strolling the streets, there could be potential to, make a side mission of saving these innocent civilians, right? Just give us something extra to do within this game, and it would also make the world feel a lot more lively within this game. Now, my one issue with the map in this game, you guys could probably guess it, everyone could probably put it together, and that's the bridge. The bridge is way too long. Way too long. The fact that it takes over a minute to fly across this bridge is absolutely ridiculous. And it's funny where that's actually where a lot of the thugs on the ground is actually on the bridge. Yes, I will admit that Firefly's boss fight was done very well on this bridge. However, making that bridge shorter would not have changed a whole lot. And I think it causes a lot of players to have to use fast travel. I remember in my playthrough, I had to use fast travel because I don't have the patience to just glide across a bridge. I'm sorry, but I just don't. I would much rather just fast travel and get there sooner. And having fast travel in the game should be a testament to how annoying it is to fly across the map. If I was just flying from, let's say I'm on the north part of the map, and I don't have to cross the bridge, I have to go from west to east across, sideways, then no, I don't use fast travel. It's only when I go north and south, that's when I kinda, use the fast travel because of how long it takes to get from point A to point B. It's like, I don't cut all day. I want to get to where I want to get going to. Batman's got places to be. And yeah, that's my only issue with, the map design in this game. Is just the fact that the bridge is way too long. Now, this next one isn't really the biggest criticism in the world, because I still like it, but the lack of overall combat improvements in this game. Stealth made some slight improvements that I did actually like, such as using Deathstroke's, not Batclaw, but, Deathstroke's gadget, I forget what it's called. But that was very useful with being able to hang up enemies and such, getting your own wire across the room so that you could potentially angle yourself for a takedown and stuff. That stuff was all well and good. But the combat in itself it didn't really improve in this game. And you can even argue it's actually a little bit worse. Not by much. If you were to say that, it's only 2% worse, if it even is. But it's very well on par with Arkham City. But I think Arkham City's was actually just a touch better, because, in my opinion, Arkham City's combat felt just a little bit smoother. Other than that, though, it's pretty much the same to Arkham City. And maybe Arkham Origins wanted to just play it safe, just kind of almost copy and paste what Arkham City did, so that they have more time to focus on other aspects of the game, such as building a map that might be somewhat original with some of the old locations, while also building a good story with good side missions. Okay, fair enough. If that's the reason why the combat didn't improve much, I can accept that reason. And I'm not even upset about how the combat is in Arkham Origins. I still think it's very good. My only actual issue with this game is the gadget in itself. And my only issue with the combat, I guess I should say, is the gadgets. Because some of them are very touchy. Like, if you ever, like, shoot a disruptor and you want to disrupt someone's gun, it'll, like, you'll shoot the gun, but it won't take away the ability to fire the gun. It'll almost be like if it has to hit something, if it hits like a wall or something, then you just wasted a bullet, you don't get it back, and the guy is still armed and able to shoot you. Like, that's the only issue I have with, like, the gadgets in this game. They're very touchy and they're very hit and miss. But the combat, in my opinion, still amazing in this game. I don't have any complaints about that. I just wish that maybe there was a little bit more originality to it. Now, the last point I have is actually the biggest point I have, and that's the Joker, right? I understand the Joker being in Batman Arkham Asylum because it was the first game. You know, Rocksteady probably wanted to keep it simple. A Batman and Joker video game is what would sell, it's what would make sense, and it's how you keep it simple. Fair enough. In Arkham City, you know, it was kind of marketed that, you know, Hugo Strange was going to be in this game and everything. And, you know, but the Joker being in the game wasn't all that surprising. I don't think Rocksteady tried to hide it from us. I don't remember because it was a very long time ago. But from what I kind of can remember, I'm pretty sure the Joker was marketed to be in the game. I don't know if he was marketed to be the main villain, but that's not the point. No one was really that surprised that the Joker was in the game. But in Arkham Origins, there was no mention of the Joker in the marketing leading up to this game. We were told it was going to be Black Mask. And yes, Black Mask is in this game. And when you actually do see the real Black Mask, he eventually just ends up leaving to be some stupid side mission. He gets relegated to a side mission, and the Joker takes over. And I think that upsets a lot of people because we saw the Joker in the first two games. So we want to see some original, maybe not original, but different villains be the main villain in this third game. And I think it just rubs a lot of people the wrong way. However, with that being said, the way that the Joker was implemented in this game was very well done. I'm not discrediting that. WB did a very good job with how they brought in the Joker, but that's not the point. The point being is some people were sick and tired of Joker, and maybe they wanted to expand their knowledge in the Batman universe and potentially wanted to see how other villains are and compare that to the other Joker appearances. But these are just the things that I think Batman Arkham Origins got wrong. Let me know if I missed anything down in the comments below. I'm sure I missed a lot of things, so let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more content. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you get all notifications for when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day. Peace!